Tour Striker Nation, let's get started with your Tour Striker Power Click. Some of the key pieces that I want you to understand here is the difference between address position and impact. And you can hear that audible and in fact tactile sensation that the Power Click provides. So you'll notice when I get in the play position at address, the Power Click is bent back. Why is that important? Because it gives me range of motion to have shaft lean, to have more ball speed, to hit the golf ball before I touch the ground. One of the main things to be a decent golfer is the ability to touch the ball before you brush the ground or take a little divot. So protocol number one, getting started with your Power Click. Let's go ahead and get an 8 or 9 iron. And when you grip it, bend that lead hand back, in my case my left hand, get your grip on there. And one of the key things with your grip is this wrist joint is on top of the grip. The back of the left wrist, lead wrist, is bent back a little bit. So that's an address position. When you change direction, the club is going to basically lag behind these hands a little bit, and you'll notice how that went to a flat condition. Well, it's our pivot's job to deliver that flat position. So let's hit a couple shots and talk about it. So when you get started with protocol number one, get set, we're going to hit a little 3/4 shot about 50% of the total distance. So this is an 8 iron. So an 8 iron for me is about a 155-yard shot. Let's hit this 75 yards down there. Being very mindful, listening for the clicks and the tactile feelings of this. As I go back, I can sense it staying. And you could hear that little click in that slow, purposeful backswing, taking the wrist from its cuppy position, letting it flatten, and letting the pivot deliver the club to the back of the golf ball. Let's do it again. Do these slow, get the left hand on properly, pair the right hand to the left hand, aim that face, and if I waggle, you can really hear the clicks, settle in, hit that same little shot, let the ball get hit, go on its nice journey. Now if you're really listening, you could hear that lead wrist cup back again post impact as I slowed down into a follow through. So let's hit a few more shots here. This is your warm-up with the Power Click. Really important that we get our impact hand relationship, slightly bent back lead wrist. When I look down from my play perspective, the handle of my club is a little bit ahead of the ball line. The ball line's that skinny white stick between my feet right here. Let's hit a little shot. A nice crisp strike as I start to let the ball go a little farther and farther. Once you understand how your wrist conditions behave, this really unlocks a lot of great ball striking for you. Too many people go to the top and don't let the lead wrist bow back. They don't let the club, the mass, get behind their hands. So when they pivot, they lose that ability to really get high ball speed and flush the golf ball. So as you start to build up to a full swing here, let's hit another shot. Bent back lead wrist, waggle, feel the clicks, take it into a backswing. And enjoy that sensation of how the hands go from address, flow into a backswing, and then into impact. So when we get to impact, the lead wrist is flat, momentum of the club will cup that wrist back into a finishing form. But the real magic is in how we get that golf club into impact. And with your Tour Striker Power Click, you're going to develop those feels in your hands. Let's move on to protocol number two.